All right, everyone. Welcome to today's charting session. No, I realized na this is coming out later than my usual time slot. Meron kasi akong medical appointments that I have to tend to today and tomorrow. Kaya late tayo today and odds are medyo late din bukas. So hopefully tomorrow's charting session won't be as late as the one today. No. Now, sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam what we do here is we look at mga trending names, and yung mga trending names na listahan natin, kinukuha po natin yan sa Instagrams. So if you use Instagrams as your charting provider or your charting software, usually you will find that list on the right-hand side of your screen. Kumukuha rin tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. I do get to all of them eventually. Minsan lang talaga kapag humahaba ng konti yung pila, natatagalan, but I do try to go through all of them. Kapag may na-miss ako, sana wag kayong magtampo. Minsan kasi natatabunan ng YouTube yung mga comments, depende sa order. Kapag ganon, then minsan talaga may na-miss ako and I do apologize. No? But kapag nag-review naman ako at may nakita akong na-miss ko, I do try to make up for it. Alright? So let's start today with ABA. Yung ABA, ang sabi natin before, we wanted to see it break above yung 1.19, 1.2 na area. Ang nangyari was, it did, no? Nauntog tayo essentially dito sa mga minor highs na to, mga resistance na to, 1.21. But we did break through yung 1.2 na area, barely. Nag-close to at 1.21. Okay? What happened is afterwards, pull back tayo, coming back into this area of consolidation right here. What I don't want to see from here, assuming bullish ka ng ABA, is your price to break down below 1.10, test it from underneath, mag-hold, tapos mag-collapse tayo from there, because what that might mean is baka bumalik tayo dito sa original range na to, which of course would ruin yung original thesis for yung pag-push higher. Diba? A lot of people are excited na maraming foreign buying or whatever dito sa ABA. Personally, I don't put a lot of credence sa mga ganon. I just watch price, see what it does, then I react accordingly. So for now, I want to see this area of consolidation hold. Sana mag-hold to. Then from here, we can use it as a base, parang higher low, to push upwards, finally breaking out of here. Para yun nga, next potential target will be at 1.32. Then after that, yung mga minor highs here, then 1.56. No? Yun yung sa ABA. So far, wala pa namang indication na talagang bearish na siya. It's just that yung initial na breakout natin, hindi pa lang tumutuloy. Nag-pullback tayo. Pullbacks are perfectly fine. Yun nga lang, wag lang mabasag tong 1.10. Okay? Moving on, let's look at MPI. So MPI, I think this is the first time that I've looked at it sa mga daily charting sessions natin, no? But I have been watching it sa personal ko, and as you can see, may complete drawings ako sa chart, no? Mahalata nyo naman kapag di ko gano'ng binabantayan. Usually kapag di ko binabantayan, wala akong maraming levels. Okay? So what happened was price came down here, tested yung trend line, then we bounced from it. It's not gonna be perfect. It rarely is. But that's essentially where we turned. Okay, we turned from there, coming back into this area of consolidation or area of supply dito sa taas. So what we want to see from here, possibly, kung tutuloy yung bullishness, is for price to maybe gather some strength, break above 4.18, targeting 4.36 next, then 4.58 after that. Or pwede rin na dito sa mas mataas yung pag-consolidate natin, kung saan nag-consolidate before, dun din magko-consolidate ulit. Then post-consolidation, we want to see a breakout. And of course, everyone's favorite na basta tumuloy na lang. Wala nang hintay-hintay, wala nang pahipahinga. Diretso na lang, break 4.86, ay 4.18, targeting 4.36. What we don't want to see is magbuo yung mga lower highs natin, no? So let me draw that in. Let me remove this. So pwede kasi na mag-lower highs, tapos na yung low, mag-breakdown, then mag-lower low. Then what might happen from there is likely we come back, retest this support, tas magkakasubukan. Are we gonna form a double bottom of sorts, then push up from there? Or kung mabasag tong 3.62, we might come back into this area here, 3.49 to 3.62. And if mabasag yan, this wider area below, 3.16 to 3.49, understanding na may minor supports tayo along the way. Okay? So, for now, kung hindi kayo nakabili pa, for me, price is in the middle of chop, meaning it's in the middle of a range. Baka mas maganda maghintay na mas magbigay ng confirmation before stepping in. I mean, after all, bibili ka at 4.02 or a breakout above 4.18, we're talking about 16 cents. And in this particular stock, that's like what, 3% with comms? 4% max? Diba? So, baka mas prudent na maghintay unless mag-form tayo ng panibagong structure that might change yung yung complexion ng particular issue na to. So, ang maganda niyan, sama-sama naman natin to tinitingnan. So, as long as people continue to request it, mababantayan natin siya together, matitignan natin siya together, matututo tayo together, no? Next, let's take a look at green. So, green was a requested stock. So, after this consolidation here, medyo nag-grind lang tayo dahan-dahan pataas, no? Nothing spectacular, nothing astounding, just slow grind pataas. Mga ganyan, personally, I wouldn't step in kasi nga we're in this area of previous consolidation here. But I would be watching this. Kung mabasag to, pababa, mabasag tong 2.06 na area, then it opens up tong wider range below. That's 1.5 to mga 2 pesos, no? So yan yung ayaw nating makita if we're bullish ng green. Okay, what we want to see, kasi essentially, it's flagging up diba? It's flagging up into this area of consolidation here. Kapag nag-breakdown yan from that flag, yun nga, unang breakdown, pwede pa kasi baka hanggang dito lang mag-hold ng support. Pero kung magbabasag to, wala na. Medyo mukhang mas malalim na ang gusto niyang puntahan. Ang reversal or yung pag-invalidate ng ganitong klaseng flags is you want a strong breakout to the upside. Diba? For me, that's a strong break above etong 3 pesos na area. Kasi price just coming into this area here, pwede pa tayong mauntog Pero pag nag-open up na yung range here and range there, that gives us more options and more possibilities that we can use to frame trade ideas around. Rather than forcing a trade in areas na medyo dehado tayo ng konti. Diba? Kumbaga, traffic dyan Bakit natin ipipilit? Diba? Hindi tayo pwede tumakbo ng 100, hindi tayo pwede tumakbo ng 80 kung traffic, at talagang traffic dito So, I want the road to open up. Gusto kong maging expressway ng konti, kumbaga, para meron lang akong mas maraming options that I can use to trade with. Kasi right now, for me, and again, this is just for me, kung meron kayong signal, then by all means, go ahead. For me, parang nothing presents itself pa. Okay? Next, let's take a look at SGP, no? So, nag-FOO to today, and we opened at 13. Okay? I know a lot of people were excited na baka mag-open tayo at, I don't know, 100 or 50 or 20, but none of that happened, no? Nag-open tayo at 13. I hope do sa mga naakuha ng FOO ng SGP, meron kayong plano kung ano yung balak nyong gawin. My personal plan for this was, if it didn't open ng at least 20% higher than 12, so 14.4 or above, if it didn't open there, I was gonna sell. And I did sell this at 13.2. Okay? Roughly 10%. With comms, siguro mga 9%, no? 8 point something. Kasi nga, hindi ko gusto yung open niya. And as I mentioned numerous times in the past, I don't really hold ng matagalan. I don't hold for dividend plays. I'm a trader. So, I traded it according sa plano ko. Okay? What this does in the next few days, I think, is more price discovery. Maghahanap ng kung saan niya gusto mag-stabilize. Then from there, kung gusto ko siya ilagay sa potential dividends na port, kahit mas mahal ko siya ng konti mabili than 12, I can live with that. Kasi nakakita na ako ng stability, nakakita na ako ng confirmation, rather than quote-unquote gambling or doing something super high risk. Tapos, magde-depreciate lang yung capital ko. But that's just me. Okay? Remember, that's coming from someone who doesn't do dividend plays, who doesn't do dividend ports. So you could be doing it differently, and that's perfectly fine. You're not wrong. Odds are you're more correct than me. Okay? And I'm okay with that. Okay? And then finally, let's take a quick look at ACEN, no? So everyone's favorite. ACEN so far, naglagay ako ng, you might notice na nag-adjust na yung mga levels ko sa ACEN. I adjusted them para mag-reflect sa mas bagong price action. Okay? Hindi ko na kinuha yung mga mas malalim pa kasi for me, hindi ko pa kailangan alalahanin yun eh. 'Di ba? Malayo pa naman. So these are the areas that I want to focus on. The first thing that I noticed is itong resistance na to at 12.38. Tulad na sinabi ko before, we've been trying to break above it pero ayaw. However, hindi rin siya bumabaksak. 'Di ba? Kasi we've been trying to break this, ayaw niya. Pero ayaw rin niya mag-roll over. So, sa mga ganitong instances, as always, kung hindi pa desidido ang price, ako rin, ayaw ko pa maging desidido. Ayaw ko mag-decide. Kasi sumusunod lang naman ako kung ano sinasabi ng market eh. As a trader, market yung boss mo eh. So, you do what your boss tells you. And right now, yung boss ko, hindi pa desidido. So, ako rin. Kung may hawak kayo and hindi kayo na stop out because of your trail stops dito sa mga dips na to, then just make sure na you continue to maintain your discipline na kapag ma-hit yung trail stop nyo, stop na. 'Di ba? Take your profits and be happy. Huwag na nating isipin na, kasi kapag binenta ko baka mag 15 pesos eh. Hindi naman po natin alam yun eh. 'Di ba? Kung kunwari at 12 pesos, alam ko mag 15 pesos to, syempre di ko siya bebenta, ano ko tanga. 'Di ba? Syempre di ko siya bebenta. Pero we don't know that. 'Di ba? We hope that, we believe that, we will think na, kasi dahil sa funda niya, pwedeng maging ganyan. That's all true. I'm not going to argue that. But, at the end of the day, we don't know that. We don't know it for sure. So, siguraduhin lang, nare-respetuhin po natin yung mga plano natin when it comes to this particular issue. So again, para mag-continue yung bullishness, I want to see a break above 13 na. Trading it here just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Kung kunwari bumili kayo ng dips, then of course, tas nag-hold, no? Congratulations to all of you. Okay, kumita na kayo. Again, be sure to respect your trail stops. Be sure to maintain your discipline. What I don't want to see from here is for price to come back down, break below these levels here, hold it underneath, then push lower. Kasi kapag ganon, likely we come back to tag tong 10 pesos na area. Then if that breaks, 9.6. Then if that breaks pa, then we likely go for deeper. Baka hanggang dito sa 8.5. Okay? So dito po nagtatapos yung video natin for today. Again, I apologize for the tardiness. Hindi po maiwasan eh, no? Pamisa-misan talaga, kailangan unahin ang real life. Okay? And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!